22 minutes away from 8. Tracy, homelessness is a story that's been around in the news for many months now, sadly, because it's an issue that's not really going away. And there have been what we refer to as Tent City. Now, originally, it was Rockingham in some bushland, some tents popped up and some people sleeping rough were there. Then there was another one that sprang up last year in East Perth under the Lord Street overpass, and it received a lot of attention during the mayoral campaign. Now there's a state government election campaign. There are far too many people sleeping rough, and now there's another one.
That's it. So in Fremantle, they've set up a tent city now as well, and the mayor there, Brad Pettit, is wanting to see an alternative, not just to sort of shuffle them away, but hoping to find proper accommodation for these people. I think it's up to 100 people. It is a sad situation. As you said, no one should be sleeping rough, especially here in WA.
Yeah.
But this happens. And it's interesting, if we learn more of the backstories of each individual, they're all different stories. It's not because they've fallen, I guess, into drug addiction or, alcoholism or anything like that we might see that's typical of someone having to sleep rough.
And they can be, and they can. There's a multitude. It's such a complex problem.
Yes.
There are people sleeping on the streets who have drug and alcohol issues. There are people fleeing domestic violence. There are people with mental health issues. There are a multitude of reasons. We have one of these homeless people who's sleeping in the latest tent city at Fremantle. His name is Steve, and he has a story to tell that I think you're going to find pretty interesting. Good morning, Steve.
How are you going, Nico?
Yeah, going well. Tracy with me as well. Steve, we'd love to know
Tracy, yep.
your story if you can. Can you sum up how you came to find yourself